Good morning, 100-mile wilderness. It's day, I think it's 219 on the Bama to Baxter, day 193 on the AT. And I'm just leaving camp, headed up the spur trail to meet up with the AT. It was a cold one last night. It's cold right now. It's probably only about 40 degrees out, and it's been very windy. It's probably a steady like 10 to 15 mile hour wind last night. Probably gusts up to about 30, so we got pretty cold, or colder than it has been in quite a while. But the good thing with the wind is I was able to get everything dried out last night. The only thing, my shoes are still a bit damp, but socks and everything else I got dried up. But it's kind of pointless because in less than a mile here I got another water crossing, and I've got, I believe, several water crossings today, which I'm not looking forward to because it's very cold and it makes those even more dangerous. So, but onward we go. Oh, not a strong current today. Oh, boy, is it cold. It's only about calf deep. Sure, looks like it's deeper. I'm in the middle of climbing over 3 mountains. I forget the name of the first one, but the second one is Mount Katahdin, I believe, which I'm almost at the top of. The last one will be Whitecap Mountain. It's the last significant mountain I'll be climbing for this through hike, with an exception of Katahdin. It stands at a little over 3,600 feet, but after I descend from that mountain, it's supposed to be a relatively easy hike to get basically from here until the base of Mount Katahdin. So, man, I've climbed so many mountains on this through hike to know I basically only have 2 big ones left. Man, that's a lot to take in, but I've got about 4 or 5 miles left to get to where I'm camping. Onward we go. Yeah, the crazy thing that just happened was I just got cell service for like the first time since I entered the 100-mile wilderness, and I got a text message from, what is it, AT camp, which is basically where you register your AT through hike. So when you register, if there's any significant events, like if trail closures or, you know, anything of like importance to hiking the AT, you get notifications. I have no idea when they sent the text message, but they advise that people don't enter the 100-mile wilderness because of the treacherous river crossing. So yeah, they have been no joke, like seriously life-threatening. But I found that kind of funny, because, well, not really funny, but it was a little late them sending that one out. Top of Whitecap, Katahdin out in the distance, only 73 miles to go. Holy cow. Ooh. Onward we go. Oh, making my way down Whitecap. That descent off Whitecap, man, was that cold. It was at least 30 degrees. It could have been colder with like the wind chill factor. I mean, it was probably, I'd say it was gusting in the high 30s, up maybe up into the low 40s on top. It was cold. But I got about a half mile to get to the shelter I'm headed for. I forget the name of it. I'm either going to stay in there or just find some stealth camping in this area somewhere, and that'll leave me like 15 miles to get to, I think it's Joe Mary Road. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all have a good night. Good morning. Day 220 of Bama to Baxter. Day 140 or 194 on the AT. I'm just getting started this morning. It was a pretty cold night. The wind was whipping. It was probably gusting around like in the upper 30s, low 40s. And when I got to camp last night, Cough Drop and Dragonfly were there. They had checked the weather, and they were on Whitecap yesterday, just a couple minutes behind me. And they said when they checked the weather yesterday up there with the wind chill, it was like 14 degrees on top. I'll tell you what, it certainly felt like it. But just getting moving. I've got, I think it's just shy of like 15 miles to get to Joe Mary Road. We're meeting Dave and Sumiko from Mountain Blaze Arts. They're bringing me some hot meatloaf today. And I left a 4-day food drop at Shaw's. They're grabbing that for me. So thanks guys, really appreciate it. Onward we go. Man, the fall colors, they are really coming in just in the past couple days. Well, I got about 5 miles left for today, where I'll be meeting up with Dave and Sumiko, where they're going to have some meatloaf for me. Some more meatloaf, but I just ran into Chernobyl. His Instagram handle is Walking in the Woods 22. He's also, or he already completed Bama to Baxter this year. He finished in like 6 months. We've been following each other on Instagram. Right now he's headed southbound, doing a section on the AT. So it was really cool to meet him. So Chernobyl, if you ever see this, it was great to meet you and chat with you. So yeah, that was cool. But onward we go to Joe Mary Road. Just walking on these wooden planks that in this muddy section. I found a place to set up camp here next to this stream. It's supposed to rain quite a bit tonight, so I like setting up on the pine. It'll help absorb some water. Now I got a quarter mile down the road to meet my friends, pick up my food and eat dinner. So yeah, this will be a little over 15 miles today. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all have a good night.